Arrive can do a lot of things, but it's still missing some features that kind of hurt. So here are the 3 Chrome and Edge extensions I recommend for company admins or power users. Let's get into it. First up is a Chrome extension called TableXport. Now, what this does is it finds HTML tables, little tables or arrangements of elements on a page that it can easily convert into other file types. Most importantly, into Excel files, CSVs, or PDFs. This is useful because there's a lot of times Arrive gives us a list of contacts or files, and it would be great if we could just grab it and hand it off or work on it on another screen. This extension makes that possible. You run it on the page you want, and then it lets you select which table of the table it runs on. Works very well when you're on the dashboard and you're looking at birthday calls to make, or when you have a list of loans that locks have expired. You can select it and then export in your preferred format. I usually do CSV. You'll see why in a little bit. And then you get to download the file, and it's a regular file. It works pretty great most of the time. There are certain things where it will grab the data, but the formatting will be a little bit garbled. For instance, pipeline view, it doesn't do a great job of converting that into the CSV. But thankfully, we can already run pipeline reports to do most of that work. And if you export it as a PDF or as an image, that image or PDF works just fine. Just a little tip from me. This is really great, especially for some of those admin-only fields where you get long lists of things and you're trying to grab it for some sort of audit or just to record what you currently have. I use this one literally every day, so highly recommend. Next up, we have Text Expander. Now, there's a lot of Text Expander shortcuts, and you may already be familiar as they've come into a bit of vogue with AI prompting. But there's a lot of good use cases for use of it in your LOS. Specifically, it's a great way to quickly insert descriptions, answers, email templates, all sorts of things that you use all the time. The way it works is you create a short text shortcut, and when you type in that text shortcut is replaced by the longer formatted text and elements that you set up in the extension. So for instance, I have a lot of update templates, and I can just type in UPD and then my update template will populate. It can take a little bit of getting used to, and you do have to remember what they are. It has a right-click menu that lets you select the templates you already have. But I find this really useful for those kind of values that you're copying and pasting a lot of time. And you can have them in this extension and add them very quickly while you're already typing without having to go back to a reference sheet, copy it, paste it. The flow of it works a lot better. Try it out, especially if you're managing borrower needs and sending a lot of update emails. Highly recommend. This third one, I'm a little bit biased. This is an extension I built. It's called CSV Quickview. Remember I was talking about CSVs earlier. Well, when you export a report from Arrive pipeline reports, that also comes out as a CSV file. Normally you have to use Excel or Google Sheets or another application to open those. But I built this extension so that you could open the CSV file directly in your browser where you're already working. Now, to get this to work seamlessly, there's a little bit of configuration. You have to set up the browser to be your default application for opening CSVs. But once you make that change, and you can find easy instructions for that elsewhere, it opens directly in the browser as a table and it has a search function. So you can easily search long tables, long CSV files to find the things that you need, and then easily copy and paste or work in it in another window. I love to pair this with the TableXport one, and then in a separate tab, you have your list of files to work or list of people to call, etc., etc. One limitation here, it is only for viewing. This isn't built to edit anything. So if you want to do additional manipulations, you are going to have to pull it into Excel or your preferred spreadsheet application.
If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you rely on these videos to stay up to date, consider supporting the channel using the link down in the description. See you next time.